Dude, what an intro, man. Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, man. That's how we got to do it with the devil's candy. That's what we're talking about today. It's your boy Preston, the Fat Samurai Guy, back again with another episode, hanging out with my horror brother from another mother, the OGP. Welcome back, brother.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. How's everybody
Yeah.
doing? How are you doing?
Doing great, man. We
Good.
finally get to talk about this movie.
It has been a little bit in the coming, a little bit in the
Yes.
making here.
Yes, we had it planned to do it during Halloween. The month of October we had it planned. It was perfect.
Early
And
October.
and then OGP got sick, and then we postponed it for another week, and then I got sick, and then we postponed it for another week, and then my work schedule changed, and then we postponed it for another week, and then something else happened. It was almost like, there was some kind of dark entity cursing the stream, something dark and evil, something sinister, preventing us to do this review. Do you think, sir?
We shall see. We shall see. But they talk about movies being cursed, when they're in the production and people dying or accidents, things like that happening. This stream has been cursed. So possibly we're breaking the curse today.
That's right.
I'm dressed appropriately. We are going to turn it up. We're gonna look at this. We're rocking. We're protecting us here. From the forces of good, we're riding with Satan today.
That's right. I got the spikes there. You got the shoulder spikes. There you go. He's ready for battle.
Let's do it.
He's ready for battle. Yes, yes. And
speaking of battle, I'm ready for. You know what I'm ready for?
Oh, I know what he's ready for.
I'm ready for.
It's time.
Yeah,
it's vamp time. It's vamp time.
I'm ready for vamp time.
No. Oh, what happened? We got a delay. Hold on. Come on.
Hold on. I'm ready for vamp time.
It's still not.
There you go. It's vamp time.
5 minutes later. Oh my God, man. That was like the longest delay ever. See, something evil is preventing us.
Yes.
We will prevail. Okay.
Are we leaving?
All right, now it's fucking with us now. The evil entity is fucking with us.
Oh, no.
All right, let me turn it off. But it's vamp time.
It is.
It's vamp time. And if you guys don't know what that epic quote is from, please check out me and OGP's review of Slayers. It is epic. It is hilarious. It is painful. You must experience. It's vamp time. And check out our review here on the channel of Slayers. It is a must watch. It is fucking hilarious, man. So let's see, who do we got? We got legends here. Zombie, he's first.
Nice.
Fluffy is second. What's going on, Fluffy? Hey,
turtle lover himself.
There we go. Brian, what's going on? Hey, PhatSamuraiGuy and OGP and all. Sean in the house. Oh, the sumo, that's sexy. Looking good, you handsome motherfuckers. Nice. Yeah, Brandon throwing it up. There we go. Samurai Warriors in the house. It's vamp time. There we go, baby. What's going on? It's good to see everyone here. Come on, man. It's good to see you too, brother. Yeah. It's good to see all these legends here. But before we get into the horror talk, let's rewind a little bit. We got a little special message for something action-oriented. Let's do it.
My name is Silvio Simak. I need your help. Click on the Indiegogo link below.
Nice.
That's right. Martial arts action legend Silvio Simak. That's right. Check it out in the link below on Indiegogo. Click on the link. Help Samurai Guy make an action and martial arts movie. That's right. I am a producer on this. Hey, you guys can be a producer as well. Check out the perks. You could be in the film. You can have a death sequence. You can get killed from our lead. We got to make this happen. Chipping in even a little bit, even $5, $10, or pay a little bit more to get more. Let's get it going. The contract. That's right. Ron Smorenberg, Silvio Simak, Nick Blade Khan, martial arts movie masters. They're all ready and signed up to go, but we got to make it happen. So every little bit helps. So chip in if you guys want to make an action movie with your boy Samurai Guy. That's right. Check the link on the Indiegogo below. And from action to sci-fi. If you guys missed it, it's hilarious and epic. Check out our recent video where me and Kung Fu Santa himself, Rick Myers, and Frank Jang talk about our top 10 sci-fi films and top 10 action sci-fi films of all time. It is hilarious and a lot of fun. Check that out as well. You were going to say something, OGP.
I was just gonna say there's nothing more fun. Maybe sex, but aside from that, nothing more fun than getting killed on camera. So
Yes.
jumping in, grabbing one of those perks, you will be
Yes.
glad you did it.
Yes, I know what that feels like. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. It is fun. But now we're going to switch gears from action and
Ooh.
sci-fi, and we are back to horror, my
Horror,
friend. And
horror.
we are rewinding back to 2015. We're
Ooh.
talking about The Devil's Candy, and this will be a spoiler review for you guys. This was directed by Sean Byrne. That's right. Here's the plot synopsis. Plot synopsis. A struggling painter's possessed by dark forces after he and his young family move into their dream home in rural Texas in this creepy haunted house tale. Yes. The father is played by Ethan Embry, plays Jesse Hellman. He killed it. Also starring Sherry Appleby. That's right. Kiera Glasgow did a great job as Zoe. And of course, there's tons of other awesome people in here too, but of course, the man that steals the show, which is kind of something that happens all the time when he's in a movie. He doesn't even need to star in it.
Yeah.
But this actor always steals the show. Pruitt Taylor Vince plays the character of Ray Smiley, unless I'm saying it wrong.
No, that is correct.
Okay,
Ray
all right.
Smiley. Yes.
Yes. Always steals the show. And speaking of stealing the show, I'm really jealous because my brother over here actually got his autograph on the really cool artwork poster here for Identity.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
another
love
cool
that
movie.
that poster. I love when movie artwork, when they, do like different layers and stuff. So if you really look at the handprint, it's different people and faces and things going
Yeah.
on. So really cool artwork and Identity, man. Absolutely love that movie.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Fluffy Gamer for mentioning it to me to get me to check it out.
Shout out to Filthy.
Go Fluffy.
That may be another one for the channel.
Oh,
Identity.
is it underrated?
I think so. I think we may have to discuss that one, sir. I think
it
we're
is.
going to have to.
You know what?
We'll look into it.
Save our opinions, although one may be able to gauge my opinion based on the fact I have a poster of it up on the wall, but we can save the full divulgence of opinions until that review. But that would be a good
It'll
one.
be perfect for the show. Yeah, for that show. Yeah. There we go. That dude is a master of the shifty eyes.
Right? Yes.
He's so good about
Eyes
it.
bugging out. Yeah.
Yes. So The Devil's Candy, is it underrated? We will answer that question at the end of the stream here. But back in 2015, when this movie came out, there was a lot of buzz gone around about it. I remember Stuckman's review was very positive. I didn't see really any negative reviews when this came out. It was a lot of buzz, and which made me and Lady Fat check it out. We both enjoyed it, and I did way back in the day, 2015 probably. I did a little snippet bootleg review of it back then. I remember being positive on it. Am I still positive on it? We're going to talk about it right today. That's why you guys are here. So much time has passed now, and this is interesting because this is coming from someone who is revisiting the film after all these years, and someone who's just recently seen the movie for the first time. So, OGP, how did you discover The Devil's Candy? Because you didn't even know this existed, right?
No, that is actually, at this point, that is a damn good question. I discovered it because it happened to be sitting on the shelf in my collection. And I was looking for a movie to watch one night. And I said, you know what?
Collectors, am I right? Yeah.
And so there's one of three ways this wound up in my collection. Either somebody sent it to me. It could have possibly been a viewer, Gail. He sends me a lot of movies. So if I'm forgetting, forgive me. But either that or This looks like, because of the way the sticker was on the back, that this was a Dollar Tree pickup, because they'll put their different barcodes over that, and you can
That's an
see
awesome pickup. Yeah.
the no, I got, like, not that The Nun is everybody's favorite movie, but The Nun on Blu-ray, there's a lot of great movies
Yeah.
or popular mainstream movies you would know or not expect to find for $1
Yeah.
at Dollar Tree. So I found a lot of good stuff. So I think this is where I got it.
Okay.
But that's, I just picked it up because I was like, oh, that kind of looks cool. And Blair Witch, like it and don't like it, whatever. I enjoy the Blair Witch movies.
Yeah.
And then there was something else. Oh yeah, because it says on the back, metal rules, but hell is eternal. That kind of caught my eye too. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, because we're metalheads over here. So,
yes.
Sean did another film I really enjoyed called The Loved Ones. If you guys have not
Mm.
seen that, beautiful, beautiful woman on the cover with a drill. That's all you need. That's all you need. I have to watch
Yeah.
that because the beautiful woman is going to use that drill on an unfortunate somebody.
Now
But yeah,
that's
the
where
Loved Ones.
they
Check it out. Check that one out.
sorry, I was just going to say that's where they went wrong with the Driller Killer movie. Was some greasy, slimy looking dude. They should have used like Hollywood chainsaw hookers,
Right.
you give
Yes.
her a chainsaw, we're good to
Hey,
go,
advertise it correctly. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
There was a short on the Blu-ray when I rewatched the film called Advantage Satan, and it was a short film that Sean did. It was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. That's actually on the. That might be on your DVD too.
It is. I'm just
Yeah,
looking at it right now.
yeah.
Dang it.
It's a
Gotta watch it.
fun little short.
Nice.
But yeah, I really hope this seems like to be his most recent movie. So I really
Wow.
hope Sean, if you're watching, if you're listening, brother,
Get it
please,
together, man.
please do more films. Please, we need more. He might be
Yeah.
like he might be like Cronenberg's son that does a movie every 5 or 6 years. I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
But what's up, Enzaru? What's going on? Hey, it's good to see everybody today. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about The Devil's Candy. What did you think of it, my friend?
You know
Watching it
what?
for the first time.
It right off the bat, they're in the car, they're driving, and I'm like, holy shit, are they listening to like Slayer? Or it might have been Pantera in the car. But I was like, what is this? What is this goodness I'm experiencing right now? And I just, all things aside, if you just look at this soundtrack with songs like Am I Evil and For Whom the
Yes.
Bell Tolls from Metallica,
Yeah.
Pantera and Slayer, and Queens of the Stone Age. I mean, like, you're looking at an epic soundtrack, plus
Yeah.
some other bands that I or music that I had not heard of, but some really epic music. And when you're talking about a movie called The Devil's Candy and you
Mhm.
give me some badass metal,
Yeah.
we're off to a good start. We are off
Yes.
to a good start. And then when you give me Pruitt Taylor Vince, who was phenomenal in Identity,
Mhm.
and he's also like a villain here. Okay, we're getting there. And then the story, I was sold all the way through. And I guess I shouldn't go too much into how I feel till the end when we give our
Yeah.
scores or ratings or whatever. But
Uh-huh.
I, from the first minute in, I was sold. I was hooked, on the edge
Yeah.
of my seat. It was great. It was so well done. I think they really thought out the story. And so other movies, you see, they get a budget, which obviously this had a budget for the music alone, but the
Yeah.
location, the effects, the cast.
Cinematography.
And did you
Great.
mention Leland Orser played a preacher in the movie here? If
I
you
did
look up
not.
Leland Orser, he is in so many
Oh,
things,
yeah.
like Seven and all kinds. He is a fun. I love him as an actor. He's so good.
Oh, he's great. Yeah.
But but the cast, everything, it obviously had a great budget. And so with all these things, I just, man, it was so good. And what I worry about, and talking about, Sean and making another movie, I did notice on IMDb that they have listed as money made it only being like less than $800,000. I worry
Really?
that this may have taken a loss.
Oh
and
no.
and it is up to us, to soldiers like us out here doing our diligence to bring these movies to light and to get people to watch them. And so hopefully, if we end up giving this good reviews, hopefully everybody will go get themselves a copy or stream it, because you can do that just as easy. But good stuff, man. But anyways, I think I got sidetracked. But talking about movies, you see these budgets and you see, a great cast and all these different things.
Yeah.
And then you look at the writer, and it's the writer is the director. And there's no like associate writer credits or anything. And this one guy writes it, and he has nothing but yes men surrounding him. And nobody tells him that his script sucks donkey balls. And so this is not the case. This obviously, if a good script writer, and even like I've watched the Ron Howard masterclass on filmmaking, and he talks about getting a script and bouncing it off the director, bouncing it off producers, getting feedback from everybody, because it may sound great to you, and then there may be some things that don't make sense. I feel like they did their diligence with this script. It was well thought out.
Yes.
The story made sense. The story got deep and twisted, and you were very worried about what was going to happen to the daughter, to this family. You were invested in them. There was character development. The dad had his issues, alcoholism and stuff, right? And so we felt bad for him. He was trying to be a good dad. He was trying to be there for his daughter, and he was struggling with that. So we got attached to these characters. So they did a great job setting up this story. And so many movies, I hate movies that go the Disney route, where we walk in and it's like, hi, I'm Mickey Mouse, and I'm going to be driving around a car, and I'm Goofy, and I'm going to crash the car. I don't need it spelled out for me. Let me introduce me to these characters casually. Let me figure out what's going on with them. They did a phenomenal job of that.
Yeah, it's one of those things where Lady Fat Blood will watch a movie and she'll be like, "Oh, they think the audience is dumb. That's why this is being said. Exposition. Oh, they think the audience is stupid. Here we go. We go.
Yes.
We got a flashback to a flashback that we just saw. We just had a scene go. We just had a scene happen. 5 minutes go by. Let's flash back to that scene we saw 5 minutes ago, because the studio thinks the audience is dumb.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate with some films.
You know what? In some weird alternate dimension or alternate reality or universe, I challenge everybody who's seen this and Identity to talk to themselves and ask themselves if it's possible that Ray Smiley, Pruitt Taylor Vince's character, could it possibly be the same guy from Identity? Because in Identity, he was crazy.
Dude.
Remember at the end of Identity, because he had multiple personalities.
Yeah.
So well,
dude, that's interesting theory.
Yeah,
I've never heard anyone else bring that up. Wow, you just blew my mind, sir.
How do you like them apples?
You just blew my mind, sir.
Oh,
and I'm trying to play the goddamn horn. Come on, goddamn it! All right, there we go. All right.
Not too long ago, I had this nice big show set up, and I was going to do all these different things. And StreamYard was like, "You will not be successful today."
Yeah, it's me today, man. We're having fun here.
But you know what? That happens.
That's an amazing theory. Technically, you could say yes, because right in the beginning, the beginning of the movie, we got our boy here, Pruitt, rocking out.
Yeah,
he's rocking out, right? And of course, his parents are like, "Oh my God, he's playing the music late at night again. Why is he doing this?" And he keeps telling them, "Because I can't, I can't stop hearing the voices. He just, in his head, it's like." And the movie does a great job of the audience kind of experiencing it, with audio. With the whole student. You know what I mean? So it's like you're hearing that constantly. It's like, all right, I'm busting out the V-neck. Okay, I gotta play something to distract it. But apparently to him, that's what he's hearing 24/7. Mushroom City. You know what I mean? I think that would, at some point, it sounds cool now, but at some point, if you're hearing that for 24 hours, you're trying to sleep and shit,
Well,
and shit, play
it'd
video games and watch movies, that's going to get annoying. You know what I
be
mean?
better than hearing, "Oi!" Can't even. You know where I'm going.
Every time I look at you. Yeah, that
It'd be
whiny
better than
shit.
hearing that for
That's
24
true.
hours
Yeah,
a
there you
day.
go. That's actually better. Yeah.
Oh,
Tonight. Yeah,
yeah.
I can't. It's like my
Mm,
ears are bleeding now. I'd rather
yes. Yeah.
listen
Yeah.
to, give me some more Streety. I'd rather
Yes.
listen to that. Well, anyway, the opening sequence alone, the mother's like, well, maybe, honey, maybe we should call the. They're like, maybe we should call the school, the hospital. I was like, who let this guy out?
Yeah.
Who cleared this guy? I mean, who looked at this dude and was like, oh yeah, everything's fine.
No problems here.
Everything's fine. Yeah. Like what? Yeah. So yeah.
He, in that picture right there, he looks like the outcasted mob child who was dropped on his head as a baby with the tracksuit on and everything there. And now he grew up witnessing violence and experiencing
He's
traumatic
traumatized.
events. And look at the car he's driving too. Is that a bench seat in the front? I mean, that's like that's like reeks of mafioso. The Calabres over here, these fucking guys.
Hey, he's a wise guy. The Smiley.
Yeah.
They call him Smiley because he doesn't smile.
But man, what a creepy son of a bitch, man.
Oh my
What a
God.
creepy.
And why is it creepy? Why does the horror work in this film? Why does the impending doom work? Is because there's really no reason why he's doing what he's doing. There's no like big long backstory explaining this is what happened to him as a child, this is what happened to him as a teenager, and this is why he's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
No. He's on a mission. He doesn't want to do what he does.
But holding the
He
candy
doesn't
jar,
want to.
and the look on his face and holding the candy jar, the innocence on him, makes it so it's like he has to do this. He is possessed. There is no choice. Whether he wants to do it or not, it is going to happen. And that is what scares the shit out of you.
Yeah.
When, especially, it's funny, on my stream last night, we were talking about, is it okay to kill kids on, in movies? And for me, they're movies. It's fine. Kill everybody. I don't care. Stomp babies. I don't care. Do what you got to do.
Not real. It's fantasy.
It's a movie. Yes. So
when we look at violence,
innocent.
OGP, when me and OGP look at violence in movies, guess what's the first thing we think about? Oh man, how do they do that practical, awesome special effect?
Yeah.
That's what we,
Yeah. And we laugh and we enjoy it. People are getting just annihilated, and we're over here just pissing ourselves laughing.
Or we'll be shocked. We'll be like, wow, we weren't expecting that. And we're in shock for like a second, but after that we'll laugh. It depends on the context of the movie. But it's movies, it's fantasy, it's fine.
Speaking of shock, I'm gonna get off topic for 10 seconds here.
What do you got there?
I've got something for you.
Oh yes, there's nothing out there.
Yes, you want to talk about shock and people getting killed and stuff. That's it right there. So next time I see you.
That is one of the best, sitting down with the homies, watching a movie that we've never knew existed and just having a blast because the movie's hysterically funny. Please watch it. Please watch it. If you're a horror fan and comedy movie fan, you got to watch that for sure. What's going on, Michael? How you doing? Good to see you, brother. Yeah.
Pardon me.
Nice one. That was a level 6.
You're
losing your touch. So.
I wasn't putting a lot of effort. I thought I would kind of ease into the burps here. I'm not on my own channel, so my levels
trying to be polite.
I filter my vulgarity here a bit. Yeah.
I appreciate it though. But yeah, you pretty much nailed it. The soundtrack is fucking great. Go out and buy the soundtrack, guys. I was mentioning with OGP, if he doesn't really collect like vinyls, but that would be a dope vinyl to like hang up in your room or put in your background.
Yes. You know
for
what?
this
It's
movie.
funny. Yeah, I
That'd be
know.
sick.
I have in the garage, all my dad, all
The
my
garage.
in the
Yeah.
garage,
Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
the garage. Uh, I almost said something else, but anyways, I have probably I don't know 3 or 4 thousand vinyls out there that
Oh,
were my dad's, and I'm handing them down to my daughter. But I mean, we're talking first run Beatles, first run Rolling Stones, or first
dude.
Prince. Like,
Epic.
there's some cash. They're locked up in a safe out there. So good
It's
luck.
just epic to have those, though.
Oh no, dude,
Yeah.
100%. And
Yeah.
the fact, and back in the late 70s and early 80s, my dad legit was a DJ. People would hire him to DJ events and stuff.
Era, era.
So
Yeah.
yeah, not like that. Not like that. My dad was
OG.
my dad
OG.
was also in a
Yeah.
heavy metal band back in the 70s and
Oh,
80s too.
that's fucking
So yeah,
epic.
yeah,
That
yeah,
is epic. That's
yeah.
epic. But I appreciate you. But this just show how great of a father OGP is. You see the kind of albums he's passing down to his daughter.
100%. Yeah.
Educating her with good music, not the
Yes. Yeah.
every time I look at you tonight. Yeah,
Yeah, no, no,
you
no, and
can't do it.
that's I've been taking my daughters to horror movies. We're bringing them up right. We're doing it the right way.
Yes.
But my one daughter is in Navy boot camp right now, so she's missing out on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
She'll get to see that when she gets out. But
Yeah.
anyways, we're off track enough. My
Yeah.
fault. I do that. That's what happens.
It's
That's
fun.
why, like
It's a
last night,
podcast.
my
It's fine.
stream was 3 hours
Yeah.
long last night. Let's see how long how strong your bladder is. Dreams of Evermore is Jude. What's up, Jude? Jude is an absolute legend.
Yeah.
Jude is like, gosh, I would love someday if Jude was ever feeling like coming on the stream. Jude's uh like stunt person in movies and
Oh,
stuff. And
hell yeah.
yeah, no,
All
she
right.
just was doing something riding motorcycles not too long ago. She knows some folks, and
Nice.
she is good people. So,
Well, we support the stunt community
and
here.
and Jude and I have matching hats. I sent her one of these.
That's
So,
right. That's what's up.
yeah, good
Time to
people
send some
right there.
post it so you can show it on your stream. But yeah, back to the movie here. So like you said, it's a good sign because the soundtrack is legit.
Yeah.
But it's also a good sign because this movie does a great job of making you, like you said earlier, like the characters. I love all three of them, but
Yes.
it's really about the father and the daughter relationship. Really,
Yes.
is mostly highlighted. Look at that; she's wearing Motorhead shirt. That's right.
I know. Is that Kirk Hammett on
That's
the
Kirk. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
nice. But
yeah.
but the thing is, it's so easy in movies, and they do this so often where we hate the daughter.
Oh yeah,
Directors want
or
us to
the
hate that daughter.
or the child actor. Well,
Yes.
not the character, and sometimes
Yeah.
mostly the acting's really bad.
Yeah. No, and we
Yeah,
love her and we feel
yeah, she was
for her
great.
situation,
Yeah,
being new student, new school, hating
yeah,
the people, just wanting to hang out with her
yeah,
dad and listen to metal and stuff, and wanting a guitar, and so,
yeah.
and knowing about guitars, like,
Right. Yeah,
so yeah, it was, yeah, very, very cool stuff. And that
because
scene right there, man,
yeah,
like,
because me and OGP and Lady Fat Blood mention it all the time. You give us an annoying child character in a
yeah,
movie, it kind of ruins the movie
yes,
because one, that child character is not going to die. So it
yeah,
doesn't matter what suspense
I
or
know.
oh no, will the daughter
Yeah,
child die? It's not going
yeah.
to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but that particular scene at the beginning of the movie, if I remember right, the mom was in the passenger seat and
Right.
she finally agrees to them, okay, you can put on the music,
Yeah.
and
That
they
you
just
listen
start
to. Yeah.
rocking out, and
Yeah.
she's like, what?
Yeah. She's like, what is going on?
Yeah.
But they're going out there to their dream home. It's kind of a big gamble. It's exciting. It's frightening. The wife has this conversation with her husband. She's just like, "Did we do the right thing? Are we over our heads?" And he's like, "Don't worry, it's going to work out. I'm going to find some gigs because he's a struggling artist, but there's some places he's trying to sell his artwork to. So they're all trying to be. It's scary, and we've all been there. I've been there.
Yeah.
OGP's been there. It's scary, but they're trying to be positive, and a loving family. And at the same time, this is going on. This is going on,
Yeah.
and our boy here Pruitt just absolutely kills it and kills people, kills children and
My
adults in
I
here.
Oh my goodness. That shot right there of him being a big bald guy going through a door right there. Oh man, I wish I had something queued up. I forgot about that scene
Yeah,
because
especially when he shuts the door from the front. You see his face, and he shuts the door shut.
in when the world gets to experience my Clown Motel Massacre movie,
Yeah.
my clown is a big dude. He's bald like that, and he carries a body through a door just like that. It is
Wow.
creepy, cringy, and I wish I had it queued up to pull up for you right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Next
Um,
time, though. Yeah. Next
yeah,
time.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. For sure. For sure. Dream says, still haven't seen this one. Might have to accidentally double for something. There you go. Look at that. But yeah, I love how while he's doing on the killing, he has in his little apartment there on the TV the preacher, voice by played by Leland Orser, who's talking about how the devil isn't what you think he is or what you
Yeah.
think he looks like. He could appear in all, and he could make an appearance in something you wouldn't expect, right? And kind
Yeah.
of like you were saying, an innocent person, just wants to eat some candy and be friendly, and he likes kids and he likes rock and roll, and he doesn't really, to him throughout the whole movie, even all the way to the end, he doesn't want to do what the voice is telling him to.
Yes.
He's like trying. He even has that moment where he tries to fight himself. He's just like, oh, like I really don't want to do this. It's very interesting. But they moved it to the house that his house that he doesn't live in anymore. Parents are gone, and their dream house is now his house.
Yes.
And weird things are happening. Explain a little bit what's going on, OGP, with mostly not so much with the daughter and the wife, mostly with the father is getting these visions and dreams, and he's almost clairvoyant, like he's seeing something will happen, some kind of impending doom is
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah, it's almost like, is it like a demon or a possession or something that's going on in the house? That one that caused our killer Ray to do what he has to do, and that it seems like that same demon or spirit is trying to get Jesse, played by Ethan Embry there, to do the same thing, and he's like communicating to him through his painting, and so he's struggling with his painting, and then throughout the movie he doesn't realize what he's painting. He kind of blacks out, or he's just out of it, and when he comes to, he sees this painting that's amazing. And I don't know if we'll really spoil just yet. Maybe we'll save it for a little bit longer here.
Yeah.
What is in that painting when he's finished with it, and what really scares the living shit out of him in that painting. But
Yes.
but he does, those visions and stuff do kind of, they're scaring the shit out of him. And so I think it's luckily for him and his daughter and his wife, which doesn't necessarily determine their fate in the movie, but at this point, luckily for them, he's able to kind of decipher the fact that this is a bad thing, and he's scared of it, and
especially when he doesn't remember painting.
yeah.
Like when he'll wake up and see images, and he'll be like, I have no because his wife asked him,
Yeah.
what is this? And he's like, I don't
Yeah.
even remember doing that.
But and there is part where he is hearing and experiencing that noise, that sound that
Yeah.
Ray is hearing.
A little
So
bit, yeah.
it is that same entity coming after him, and he's able to kind of fight it off,
Right.
before it completely takes him over.
Yeah.
But
But again, Pruitt is doing doing the devil's work. And I one of my favorite scenes in the film is when he comes and visits the house.
oh yeah, he shows up at the door,
Yeah.
and and this little kid's like, what? And then You know,
She's all
he's
friendly with him, at first.
yeah, he's like, I need to go home now. like hell you do, buddy. Like
He's
hell you
like,
do.
he's like, sorry about your family and all that. That's what the father was telling him. But you
Yeah.
need to kind of roll out, son.
Yeah. My
Like,
my
when you go,
mom and dad are dead now. I gotta go home.
I have to come home. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she realizes, like, okay, what's going on here?
Yeah.
And again, the era of paranoia, and
Yeah.
really hits the family because they're
Yes.
nervous and fearful of this guy.
Yeah.
I always thought it was interesting when he got visited by this guy because he
Yeah.
was a struggling artist, and Tony Amendola plays Leonard in this movie, and I thought it was interesting how all the paintings he kept submitting to this firm, they kept getting rejected. So he was like freaking out. The father was like, "Oh man, we got to make money. How are we going to afford this house?" And
Yeah.
then finally, when they get the crazy painting that he does, this one here,
Yes.
I mean, look at that. Yeah,
Yeah. That's
this
pretty
one.
amazing artwork.
Oh yeah.
What was that? What that the vampire movie we watched? Something that took place in L.A. where the guy exploded at the end because of the sunlight, where he was a
Oh,
painter and stuff.
the beautiful actress Bliss.
Yeah. Yes, Bliss.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
painting is as gorgeous as what we were seeing in
Oh
Bliss.
yeah,
That kind of it kind of reminded me of that. It also reminded me a little
bro.
bit of like
This would make a great double feature, guys.
oh yeah, Bliss
Watch
and this.
Devil's Candy and watch Bliss. Yeah.
Yeah.
Two
Yeah.
totally different tones and soundtrack styles, but
But
great.
dark and
Yeah.
creepy and
Oh, yeah.
edge of your seat stuff. Yes.
Yeah, for sure, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, Bliss was great. But yeah, this painting was the one that they were like, "Oh, we need you to we'll get you an interview, a little sit down with the guy who's the head of the head of the museum." Yeah.
And he was such a good guy to play the
Yeah.
evil.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
because he was very maybe not evil, but he was very selfish, self-centered, egotistical.
Yeah.
It was his world and everybody else was living in it.
Right. Yeah.
Perfect guy to cast for that role.
And it was interesting because at this point in the film, the father kind of screwed up a couple of times because what he's going through mentally. That he kind of dropped the ball with his daughter. He was supposed to pick her up. He just kind of he kind of forgot and picked her up late, and she was kind of abandoned at school. She was like, "Don't let it happen again." He was kind of like, it was kind of rocky, but their
Yeah.
relationship for a while. So while he was finally getting the meeting he wanted to submit his, talk about getting a deal
Yeah.
and doing a little tour and making a lot of money, he's like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna be late. I don't want to screw this up again with my daughter. She's counting on me."
Yeah.
And I love how he says, "Well, either you stay and we get this deal done, or it's over." He basically says, well, sacrifices have to be made.
Yeah.
That's what he tells the dad.
Yeah.
Which
And
is so interesting because it's kind of what you call was
yes. No, I
Smiley was
love that.
going
Yeah.
for. Yeah.
When directors or writers, when they incorporate different little messages, subliminal or whatever,
Yeah.
into the story, you're like, okay, is this dude, is he afflicted by this demon as well? Is he Satan himself? Or you're really kind of questioning what this guy is now, or
Yeah.
what are really his motives. And so that was very cool. It was a great scene. And with
Oops,
Jesse being
hold on. Sorry about that. Okay, go ahead.
with Jesse being so conflicted about needing to
Yeah.
go get his daughter, but also needing to support his family and make the money to pay the bills.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta, sometimes you gotta make a deal with the devil.
Yeah, but great. Yeah, well said. But it was, great script. Certain, sometimes sacrifices have to be made, but he doesn't want to blow it with his. Oh, were you trying to open up something?
I was trying to show you something, but it's not cooperating with me.
I saw you pop up there.
Yeah, I was just gonna. Let me maybe. I'll just do this one.
Okay.
Let's see if that pull that up real quick.
All right.
Look at that. That's my clown walking in the door with the dead body.
Look at that. Wow, that's crazy, dude. You haven't even seen this movie.
No, I had not. No.
You guys are getting exclusive. You're getting exclusive right here on the channel.
We
Yeah, look at
shot
that.
this. Yeah, we shot this in 2016.
How
The Clown
cool is
Motel's
that?
purple now, right? Yeah. So,
Oh, so
um,
you shot this after Devil's Candy came
no,
out.
I shot this. Yeah, I guess
So
1 year after Devil's.
you're gonna sue Sean now.
Correct. Yes, he stole my idea of carrying dead bodies through a door. But
You were the originator of it.
yes. So I wonder. I'm gonna see if I can show. You got it. Oh,
That looks awesome, man. It looks fun.
here you go. Watch one more,
All right, one more exclusive.
one more. Pat my own back here of looking at my creepy ass clown. And credit to the clown, John Ward, and credit to Miranda for her makeup.
Okay.
Look at this guy.
All right. Look at this.
Look at this creepy ass clown. Let me see.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I wonder if I can. Gosh, I can't.
It
The
looks
button is
great.
down
We
here.
can see everything.
Trying to play it so you can see a little. Look at him. Look at him
Look at
looking
that.
over her.
Look
And
at that. You guys
he's
are getting
about-
exclusive. This movie's
about
not
to
even out yet.
cut her
Right.
up yet right there. And then
Look at that.
who comes through the door?
Oh shit.
Who comes through the door?
This is amazing. This is amazing. Oh, look at that guy.
That's all you get.
Oh my
That's
god.
it. That's all you
Oh
get
my
for
god.
now.
It's
That's-
Philip Wick.
Sheriff
Philip Wick just
Sheriff,
came through the door.
Sheriff Martin Darrow at your service, if you will.
Dude, that looks like a lot of fun. That looks like a lot of fun.
So,
we got to do
anyways.
some kind of, whenever it comes out, we got to do some kind of premiere it right here on the channel. Let's do it.
Definitely will. Definitely
Yeah,
will.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Bones it needs to see Bliss. It's made by the guy. Yes.
Yeah.
VFW. Yeah. Christmas. Yeah.
And
yeah,
all three of those movies rock. They all rock. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you guys are enjoying yourselves tonight. See, this is what happens when you hang out on the channel. You don't know what's gonna happen live.
No, I know.
man.
Yeah.
It's fun. But yeah, he, sacrifices have to be made, but he's like, I can't blow it with my daughter again. So
Yes.
he actually ditches the deal of a lifetime to be made a rich man. He turns it down because he doesn't want to disappoint his daughter again. And just the worst luck ever. The car breaks down on the way to the school. And so she's left there by herself. And then OGP, talk about this scene right here, brother.
Oh, so our guy, Ray, our killer, actually kidnaps the daughter while she's waiting and takes her to his hotel room and has tied her up or taped her up, and he is telling her, that he's like, I don't want to do this. You're not going to like this. I don't want to, it's like, but I have to. There's no choice. And so he's getting ready to kill her. He's got her in the bathroom, and he's like what, stripped down to his underwear or whatever. Is he putting on like a suit or something?
Yeah, he had
like a rain suit kind of thing or something.
Yeah, because he's gonna do some cutting.
And she is in there like freaking
anybody
the hell
would be.
out. Oh yeah, dude.
She was extremely lucky to get away. Like,
and
that was luck.
Yes, but he played and that's where like the little clip I showed you, of my clown, like the creepiness of him over her and what he's doing, and
and looking like a clown too.
Yeah. but it being out of his control, he has to do this.
Yeah.
It is just, man, you feel for that little girl, and you're like, holy shit, are they gonna do this? Are they gonna kill this little girl? And now, I mean, we're still fairly, we're not that far into the movie yet. We're not in the third act yet. And so the idea that we would kill off a main character, it has been done, like No Country for Old Men and stuff, where they just, you're not expecting it and everybody's getting killed. But but you're thinking, is she going to survive? How is she going to get out of this? Is somebody going to bust into the hotel room and find her and everything? And for her to be able to get out of it, was pretty cool.
It was pretty for the most part realistic in a way too. It wasn't like she just was like Houdini and got out. Like, there was a little, there was a part of the tape that was kind of writhing a little bit, like it wasn't completely like all the way. She was able to get out of it. So, but dude, it was close. But we
look at her face, man. What an actor. What phenomenal job by her right there.
Yes. Compare her acting to the lead actress in Malevolent. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. God damn, is it malevolent? God,
Malevolent,
what the
malevolent,
fuck is it? No, not
malevolent,
malevolent. God
malevolent.
damn it.
I know what you're talking about.
God damn it.
It was a movie that had a trailer that looked phenomenal, and then they just shit all over
Mal-
the fans.
Malignant.
Malignant. Oh, thank you.
Malignant.
Yeah.
Yeah, where the lead actress in Malignant couldn't even sell a scream
Yeah.
that she was scared. Like her screaming, I'm like, no, not
Yeah.
convinced
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this little girl did a great job. Everybody, especially the mother,
Yeah.
everyone showed fear, which
Oh,
made the
yeah.
audience like this. You know, the
Yeah.
suspense was so good. The suspense building was so good in this movie, man.
Yeah.
And at this point, you know, things are escalating, and you know, the wife finally sees the painting.
Yeah.
And this is again with a little bit of the clairvoyant visions the father's been having
Yeah.
leads to real life.
Yeah.
It leads to real life, the horror that happens in real life.
But go back to the painting. Look at the painting there.
Okay, hold on to me. Let me go back to it.
Sorry.
Okay.
So look at him climbing the ladder. He's in his tidy whities, kind of like Ray was in the
Yeah.
hotel room. And then on the other side, you have the daughter over there, in the
Yeah.
painting being scared. And that's where, once they realize that that's his daughter in the painting, the wife's kind of like, what the fuck? And, I mean, they're both like that, but, seeing that it's their daughter in the painting,
Yeah.
just scares the living shit out of them.
I think the others are the ones that he's killed already
In the past, yeah.
and buried.
You know what? And I mean, in this, what else might be a great double feature with this would be the Black Phone.
Hey, triple feature it.
Or triple feature because of the child element with the kids and
Yeah.
the past victims being incorporated a bit.
Right,
So,
right.
But no, anyways, just a gorgeous painting. They did great. And that's
yeah.
I mean, that could not have been cheap to paint.
No.
So that's where, when you look at the budget of this movie and the money they spent, you're going like, dude, there's a lot of money, a lot of resources and talent and time put into this. They didn't just get a bunch of actors and a cool house and go shoot. They planned this thing out for a long time, and it really shows. It really does.
Oh yeah, for sure. But back to this scene here, he tastes her tear, and he talks about.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Don't forget. Do you remember the dialogue he says right here? He's like, he says something. It's been a while. It's been like maybe a month or two, but he says, basically the devil's candy is kids.
Yes.
and to the devil, kids are the sweetest. That's basically why he's only killing kids, because the devil's basically telling him to do it. And I'm like, dude, this is real evil. And I hate when people don't have the balls to show evil the way it's supposed to be shown. That's why, like, for movies like The Exorcist, that's real evil shown on screen. You know what I mean? Like having the girl do what she did to herself in that movie, having the girl say the things. I mean, that's real evil. People watch The Exorcist and are offended. They're like, "Oh my god!" It was like, this is real evil. This is, you want Satan to be like, "Hello, my lady. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal," which might be actually entertaining to see. But do you want? I mean, come on.
Yeah, the devil isn't worried about putting on a show for you. There's no singing and dancing and top hats. But so to see something like this, man.
Now someone's gonna want to do that on the WB.
Yeah,
the devil's candy. I mean,
yeah.
Somebody's gonna do that now.
I can't
Since
find
I
the
said
budget.
that, somebody's gonna do that now.
I was looking for the budget of
it's not
this.
on IMDb. Huh?
No, it's not on IMDb.
That's
but
weird.
The box office did less than 800,000 at the box office. So, I don't know, what the sales are total.
I mean, I didn't see this advertised to come out in theater, so it may still have made a profit.
Yeah, it might have been a very limited run.
Yeah.
And so, hopefully whatever they did, just because, man, I wish I knew. I wish I could find the budget, just because it is it screams of me to a multi-million-dollar budget. It's with the effects, with the music, with the
Yeah.
locations,
And
with
you
the
never
talent,
know. You
you know.
never know. It may not be as big as we think.
Yeah.
They just did such a good job.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know. But yeah, back to the eval. So after that traumatic experience, after this, I mean, just think about it, bro. Think about it. If she didn't escape, she would have been dead.
Oh,
The father,
100%.
the father was nowhere near to
Yeah.
save her. I mean, that's
Yeah.
crazy. But after this horrifying experience, they're like, go to the cops. The cops put some police, to watch outside of the house until they can find this guy.
Yeah.
And then you'd think at that point, okay, maybe everything might be okay now, right?
Yes.
They got two
Yes.
cops out there in the front. The police know about this guy. They're looking for him. They're in the house. The doors are locked. Everything should be fine. But no, this is the devil's candy.
Yes.
This is evil's still going to try to find a way. That
Yes.
impending doom
Oh, no.
broadens.
And we
Yeah.
know, if we learned anything from Michael Myers,
Yeah.
cops have no chance against evil.
No. Ray showed up and said, it's vamp time.
It's vamp time.
And took out the cops. Oh, man, those cops got fucked up.
Yes.
Those cops got fucked up. And then after the cops got fucked up, our boy upgraded.
Ooh, yeah.
He upgraded here. And
like a true gamer would. You pick up that weapon laying on the ground and move forward.
And now those hazy visions, those dreams that the father was seeing, now it's becoming clearer of what actually those visions were trying to show him. And you see Ray walk right up to the house, right up on the other side of the door with the glass there, and the father's on the other side, and it is crazy time. I mean, just suspense is so good. The music, the acting, selling every minute of fear.
Yeah.
It's so good. And it just gets crazy, man. I mean, the mother, the actress that played the mom did such, this is a fucking great movie. Y'all need to check this out. If you want a great example, if you're like, you know what? Horror movies nowadays, they're just not suspenseful enough. They're not, terrifying enough or whatever. Watch The Devil's Candy.
Yeah.
It's
And
just
that's
so
where,
suspense, man. Nails it.
at this point, now you're, while all
Anything
this is
can
going
happen.
on, it's not just crazy random violence,
Right.
because like you were saying, the things that were in his visions are now coming to fruition. Like,
Yeah.
now you have to wonder, now you're questioning, okay, I thought the house was evil. The house was trying to kill him. The house was after him, possessing him. Was the house throwing him a bone? Was the house protecting, or was this entity really trying to help him? And maybe our killer isn't really possessed. Maybe he is just batshit crazy. And
Could be.
maybe this spirit or whatever's trying to connect with him,
Yeah.
but he is just so crazy he can't get it. Or it's, good versus evil, two spirits really fighting each other.
Yeah.
Who knows? But so all these things are really kind of taken into account during, this scene with this,
The finale,
oh shit, we are trapped in a house. What are we going to do? How are we going to get out of here? This guy's outside.
The cops are dead. There's no way we can contact anyone for help.
If I had, and I have to look at every movie and go like, okay, and I thought about even doing like a series on this, like a series called Why This Movie Sucks, and just doing it for every movie.
Yeah.
Because if there's one knock I'm going to put on this movie, it's
okay.
So they're in the house, killer's out front. They see him. He's not supernatural. He can't fly or anything. He's out front. When the wife and the daughter go to hide.
Yeah.
Why did they hide and not just go out the back door and just fucking bolt? Because guaranteed they're outrunning that guy, and
he's not going to catch him unless he's a really good aim.
Yes.
Unless he's a sniper.
Well, no, very true. But because, they had a head start. The dad's like, go, and the dad's like, I'm going to, fight him off. And what is the dad standing over there with his version of Lucille or something, right? Yeah.
Right.
And, and it's like, why don't all three of you just bolt and go reach out to the cops again or whatever? This is, I don't think this was supposed to take place back in the day. No, they had cell phones and stuff, right? So, get out of there, start running, call the cops at the same time, be like, dude, those other cops are dead. So if I'm gonna nitpick,
Okay.
but at the same time, when shit is going south and your family's in danger,
Fear.
you're not maybe really thinking that,
No,
okay,
fear.
this guy's gonna get in. You're thinking, I got my baseball bat, I am
Yeah.
going, full Jackie
Yeah.
Robinson on this fool
Yeah.
when he walks through the door.
He
So
tried.
yeah,
He tried. You
but
know, but she, it's mostly fear. She
yeah,
just stood there.
yes, no,
She
yeah,
couldn't move. The
and
daughter could not move.
that's why the term petrified is associated with fear as opposed
Yeah.
to just like trees turning into rocks, because
Right.
you freeze. And so it worked. It really worked. And so
Yeah.
and you could argue against my point of why didn't they go out the back door and take off.
No, that's a good point.
They were scared,
Yeah.
and they made a bad decision,
Yeah.
which we know horror movies are full of bad decisions. It's just how many and can we tolerate them.
Right, exactly. Well
So
said, well said, well said.
yeah.
But man, I mean, what a finale.
Yeah.
It was just beautiful
Yeah.
chaos.
Yes.
That's a perfect
Yeah.
way to wrap up the finale there. I mean, look at this shot.
That's so
Dude,
badass. That
it's
is
fucking, we need this on a t-shirt or
that's
something.
like no, that is t-shirt material. That's like if you're ever gonna get Ethan Embry's autograph, it should
Yeah.
be on
Oh.
that
Oh,
picture right
yes.
there.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean that is gorgeous. No, and you know what? Like the fire there, and him being shot on the ground, being out of it and stuff, the fear of like you're thinking, holy shit, this whole family is dead. This guy is gonna win. There, and we're setting up for a sequel right here. That the house burns down, but Michael Myers survives, and oh wait, no, wrong movie. But we're thinking, you have to be thinking, oh, they're
Yeah.
gonna do this. They're gonna kill this whole family.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm rooting for them to survive because I didn't hate the daughter.
How rare is that, right?
I know usually I'm like, that daughter, she can go. That's fine. That's fine. But not this time. And so
Not all of them, but that one.
yes.
But
No,
yeah.
it was gorgeous. And the effects and
I
everything
know.
with this.
Yeah. Very well
Dude,
done.
this you got a house, all this, the fire, everything going on. I mean, that was an expensive scene. So
Yeah.
that, and when I talk about expensive, you say, talking about, is it overrated? Is it underrated? Man, when they put so much money into this and they hit a home run,
Yeah.
oh man, it's so good to see that. So refreshing.
Yeah.
And I won't spoil it, but holy shit, I just went and saw recently. It's a Wonderful Knife. Let's just say it might not have been a home run.
It's not vamp time for that movie. Or
No,
is vamp time?
It's Wonderful Knife. Just might be vamp time. Just might be vamp time over there. Yeah, just might be.
All right.
I don't know if you've seen that yet or not, but don't
No.
spend money on it. Wait for it to pop up on Shudder.
Yeah, I wanted to see Thanksgiving today, but that's gonna be postponed because I want to go see it with some people. Maybe I could see it. The Eli Roth horror slasher film.
Yes, no, and when that's what I was.
It came out already.
Hey, I am going to see that tonight at some point afterwards.
I have a feeling. I have an inkling that it's not going to be vamp time for that movie. I have a feeling that Thanksgiving will be better than the one you just saw.
It looks
by
so
default.
Good. And I've been trying to avoid any spoilers or comments, and you know who you are, people. I'm not talking to everybody, but you know who I'm talking to. I am scrolling through Instagram, and there are a few shitheads that flat out like, oh, the killer this or the killer that, Thanksgiving. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You folks, if you have been unfollowed by me in the last 48 hours, ask yourself why. It's time. Yes, yes, it is time to look in the mirror. It's time to accept your fate of unfollowedism, the unfollowed
And
dome.
don't ask why you've been unfollowed.
Yes, because you know better. You have posted some stuff that is
Shame
blasphemous.
on you guys. Come
Yes,
on.
come on. It's the first damn weekend.
Come
You
on.
could put up, hey,
Yeah.
I'm
The
doing a
very next
review
week. Yeah. Monday.
and
Monday.
make me have to click on it,
Yeah.
but don't put shit where it's gonna be like, boom, spoiler. Yeah.
That's a
So
shame. Shame on you.
but anyways, no, I before I am unable to avoid further spoilers, I am going to be going and seeing that tonight. I was hoping that you and I could have made that happen,
Yeah.
what you had talked about, but if you're still holding out on it, then wait in hopes to make that happen.
Yeah.
I will be going and seeing it somewhere. I haven't even looked at the times or anything,
Yeah.
but I'm going to go check it out tonight.
We'll discuss after the stream here. Dream says, found my second copy of there you go. Second copy
Nice.
of
Wow. Nice. Well,
Nice.
watch it, Jude. Watch it then.
Yeah,
I think she said she hadn't seen it yet.
Doesn't matter. I mean, we kind of spoiled it, but still watch it anyway. I mean, you
No,
have
it is
to.
worth it, especially
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
appreciate a good soundtrack that, I mean, absolutely rocks. If
Right.
you're looking to get engaged or get pumped up for a movie,
Yeah.
this is a movie. It does not take
Atmosphere.
long.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So
Yes.
now I think we've made it to the end.
Okay.
The dark evil entity was trying to curse this stream for 4 weeks straight, but we've made it out.
Yes.
We've made it out, OGP. We made it out. We have survived. And now it's time to give our verdict. Is it underrated? Is the Devil's Candy underrated? OGP?
It is 100% underrated. This film deserves so much more love. And I say we should be seeing, like, we get at all these conventions, these horror movie conventions, we get Terrifier, God knows why, but we get those cast members and everybody there. Why are we not getting the Devil's Candy? This was that phenomenal. If you give me an opportunity to go buy a poster signed by Ethan Embry, Shiri Appleby, Pruitt Taylor Vince, even just those three, I am like, take my money, I'm buying it. Do things like that. Promote this movie. It is a phenomenal movie. It should be like have a cult following. We should be talking about this like the way we talk about Terrifier or some of these other movies that do get this type of following. And I don't know why this doesn't have that. It is phenomenal. And it's same, well, I won't spoil the other movie we talked about earlier that features our homeboy Pruitt, but
Yes.
this definitely deserves more of a following.
Yeah.
And I am thrilled. Here's the thing. I have this on DVD now. I will be upgrading this when I run across a copy of it. This is one that I would love to have a Blu-ray or 4K of.
Mhm.
It is that good because I would love the special features or
4K.
see
that
that
would be
stuff.
sick, bro. It's in
Would be
4K,
great.
dude.
Yes, that right there. Man, I'm telling you, the scene at the end with the bed, the house on fire, everything is like, it is fucking going down.
Yeah.
And and this is, and I'm completely honest, and I tell everybody on my channel all the time, I am a fan. I don't proclaim to be an expert. I love talking about movies.
Yeah, neither do I. Yeah.
I learn more from viewers and and friends out there than I ever convey to
You
them.
guys. Yeah,
So
right.
yes, so I love hearing thoughts and stuff. And I had not heard of this movie.
Yeah.
And I bought it, it went on the shelf, and I forgot about it. This is a movie that you need to watch 100% and have a good copy of. And hopefully there is a 4K out there that I can pick up.
Yes.
Yes.
Very, very well said. But do I?
Yes, that is the question.
Is underrated.
Mr. Samurai,
So
your
this is
thoughts.
somebody revisiting it since 2015. So again, remember, think about this. 2015, it came out, a lot of positive feedback.
Yes.
People pretty much enjoyed the hell out of it. It was you could say there was a little bit of hype you could say, around it in 2015. But now, all these years later, again, OGP didn't even heard. He never even heard of it. No one talks about it.
Yes.
And I'm going to show this right here. Think about it. All these years later, after 5,000 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
5,000 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes after all these years later, and I don't give a shit about what the critics' rating is. I want you guys to take a look at the audience rating for this. Only 65 out of 100. So the fact now most people will say, well, that's not bad, but here's the thing: 65 out of 100. That alone, and me enjoying this movie more so now than I did when I watched it when it came out. To me, this movie is underrated.
That score makes me want to go into my impression of Master Chaos doing his Italian guy impression. It's a fucking stupid. What are you doing? What do you score this a movie of 65? What are you fucking doing? Man, and
that alone,
that's a horrible,
and
MC.
That's not critics. That is the audience. Now the critics' rating's higher, but it's only reviewed by 54 people. That's why I don't give a shit about what the critics think on Rotten Tomatoes.
I do maybe have a theory or a thought on why the score may be low, because people do not like seeing children get hurt in movies, and the fact that we're killing kids may have caused people to maybe they didn't make it through the movie,
even though it's off screen.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm spitballing here, but
wait, what is the name of the movie? Hold on a second. Did you watch the movie I told you to watch yet? During Halloween horror movie marathon?
We talking about the when evil lurks?
Yes.
Did
you watch that yet?
As everybody on my channel knows, as when Balzer lurks. But no, you know what?
You watched that yet?
I have not.
Okay. I won't say anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So if anyone had issues with this movie, you're probably going to want to skip when evil looks. When evil lurks. I enjoyed it.
But this is definitely, we are not the dad in this definitely did not have
murder.
The dad in this did definitely not have anal sex with his child. So we didn't go that far.
Are you trying to get me demonetized? Are you trying to get my channel shut down, bro?
I'm just saying, I'm referencing another movie that I won't even mention the title of. If you know, you know.
Oh, we've talked about that title before. I would say the title. I would say what you just said right there.
Look. There he is, right there.
I have to play. I have to cut, come on. It's going to take 5 minutes to play. You take 5 minutes to play.
You think? Well, hopefully my reference there.
30 minutes later.
I'll do it for you.
All right, guys, I'll get that fixed.
Oh man,
we're just having fun here. Underrated, dude. All these years later, 5,000 plus ratings, and it's only 65.
That's sad. So on IMDb though, IMDb seems to be a little tougher with their rankings or ratings.
What are they ranking it? Right?
It is a 6.4. So that's almost an identical score.
Yeah.
A 6.4 out of 10 is a 64. But IMDb, a 6.4 is a very good score. They rate, and that is very
That's
tough.
true. That is true.
6.4 is a good, and that's 21,000 ratings.
Yeah.
So, but that's pretty much, audience and everybody combined. But that just tells me that I think a lot more people need to go back and take a look at this movie.
Yes.
Or
a Serbian film.
Slayer.
Watch a Serbian film.
They didn't want Slayer. They wanted guys singing like this, But so they wanted some of that as opposed to raining blood.
Yeah.
But
it was too harsh for the casuals.
I guess
the casuals didn't like it.
Yeah.
Anyway, but the hardcore horror fans know what's up.
Yeah.
We guys, We guys over here.
These guys.
Why did you start, OGP?
Fucking guys.
We guys over here.
Guys.
We horror fans. We know what's up.
Guys, we do. You
Yeah.
know, if man, I'm telling you, you put Slayer, Pantera, and Metallica, 3 of your main tattoos, and if those bands make it into a movie,
Yeah.
you're off to a pretty good. That deserves like if you're building your score based on criteria,
Yeah.
that deserves like 1 or 2 bonus points right there.
Right.
Just those bands. So for me, no, this is man, it's an 8 out of 10 for me.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's an absolute, at least, if not maybe higher.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
like I said, I had to nitpick. I'm sorry.
I give it 8.5, 8.5 out of 10, which is a lot higher score than I gave it. I still was positive about it because I really liked it, all those years ago. But I'd give it 8.5 out of 10 for sure, man.
Your review of it back then, and forgive me, was it a standalone review or is it part of a longer?
It was part. I was reviewing a whole bunch of horror movies during one video.
Okay, because I would be curious to see your thoughts at the time, your takeaway at the time, why you may have given it a lower score.
That's a long time. It was so long ago.
I know.
It was so long ago, guys, that I forgot I reviewed the movie.
Nice. Hey, you know
there
what?
10 out of 10 from Brendan. 10 out of 10.
Nice.
All right.
Very fair. You know what? Like I said, I had to nitpick to find something to complain about with this movie. And so when talking about they didn't run the way I thought they should have run, but if they ran off, we don't get that epic finale, that epic scene. So we needed them in the house. So I'm okay. I am really okay.
And forgive a few things.
Maybe I'm even like 8, because that's a 4 out of 5. 8 out of 10. That's a B. Now this is definitely an A movie.
You know what? I'm changing my score right now. I'm giving it a 9.
You're giving it.
9 out of 10.
I was ready to go up to.
I
was ready to go up to an 8.5 to match you, and now you're 1-upping again.
9, baby. Let's do it. 9. Yeah.
All right. You know what?
This was a blast,
4.5 out of 5. That's a fair score.
Oh hell yeah!
That's a 9. That is
almost
fair
perfection.
Score.
It's close. Yeah,
it is good.
But this was a blast. Thanks again, OGP, for choosing this, because I've been wanting to revisit this for a long time.
Oh man,
and it's a better second time. All these years later, rewatching it, I enjoy this movie a lot more. So if you guys have not seen The Devil's Candy, please check it out. Share it. Tell the other horror fans and community about it. Get it out there. And some non-horror fans, fuck it, let them know about it. This
metal
may be metal fans. Yes, this may be a gateway for some people who are not really into horror, but they want to watch something a little bit more hardcore for them. Let everybody know about it and check it out for yourself. And please, hopefully, we get a 4K. This deserves an upgrade to 4K. I would definitely buy it. There you go. Brandon gives it an A+. There we go.
It's got a Scream Factory logo. So a Scream Factory, folks.
Interesting.
Choppy.
Yeah, interesting. So before we go, everybody watching right now, I want you guys to snip out what I'm about to say. Me and OGP, what we're about to say, snip it out of this video, this little clip, and I want you to share it to Sean. All right? I want you to get it out there to Sean, because we kind of did it a little bit earlier, bootleg style, but now we're serious. I will go first. Sean, brother from another mother, this was a phenomenal movie, my friend. You're extremely, extremely gifted and talented director. Please, sir, please, for the love of all the metal horror gods out there, please, we need you. We need you now. We need you more than ever. Okay? Please. There's a lot of
now tonight.
We need you now tonight.
Need you more than ever.
Yeah. Okay. There's
Some damn band.
There's a lot of horror movies out there. Like, what was the one you just seen? Not The Knife. What was it?
Oh, It's a Wonderful Knife. It's
movies like that.
It's not a very wonderful knife.
We're getting promoted and getting out there for people to go see and get disappointed and get horror blue balls and lose money.
Yes.
We need you back, sir. Please come back, make another movie. I'm not sure what's going on in your life.
I know.
We need you back. I even would take an action horror movie, sir. Please do an action horror movie if you want.
What if he was taking, what if Sean was taking 10 years off to develop a movie that took place in outer space with blue people and Marines. What? That's why it's taken so long. His next horror is going to be blue people
And
getting
in 3D.
slaughtered. They're going to be getting slaughtered
And
by
in
Marines.
3D. It's going to be in
Yes.
3D.
Yeah, yeah.
See,
No.
that's what's going on. That's what's
Yeah.
going
No,
on.
no, no.
Please,
But
on a
yeah,
realistic
no.
note, from the
Give us
Samurai
more.
Guy.
Give us
Please.
more. Give us more.
Yes, give
And
us more.
cast, you know what? Directors and casting people, put Pruitt on your speed dial. You need a creepy person,
Yes.
Pruitt Taylor Vince. Call him
Yes.
and creep us out with him.
Creep us, continuing to creep us up. But Sean, we need you back, brother. So everybody watching, send this to Sean, snip it out, put it on Instagram. I would love to have Sean here on the show and interview him in the future.
That would be epic, man.
And hey, let's make an action movie together, guys. That's right. Action martial arts, John Wick style, talking about assassins. You want to be a part of this? Let's make an action movie together. Click on the Indiegogo link below. The Contract, baby. Support it. Let's get it going. The director right now, you can watch his interview on the Kung Fu Drive-In podcast. Check it out on YouTube. You get to see the director there and his idea of what he wants to make. But we need you guys to make it happen. That's right. We have talented martial art actors involved. Ron Sporenberg, Silvio Simak, Nick Blade Khan. And it's going to be badass, but you guys can make it badass. So, but thank you so much for watching, everyone. Long live Avatar. You know what? It's vamp time with Avatar.
It's vamp time.
It's vamp time with Avatar. But go ahead, OGP, before we end.
I was just going to say, looking at the Indiegogo page, man, the artwork looks amazing. It was so well put together. Everybody, just if you haven't, just click on it and check it out. You'll be impressed. It is. This is not like some half-ass movie they're putting together. It looks great. I was looking at the Indiegogo page. It looks good, man. It looks good.
Chip in. Let's make it happen. We got to do it. It's going to be badass. Your name's going to be in the credits of the film. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys, keep watching horror, baby. I can speak it the English. That dark entity is trying to come back and fuck us up.
I know.
Keep watching horror movies, baby. And action movies.
Yes.
And, hit up Sean, message him, say we need him back. We need him back. But take care, guys, and we'll see you guys on the next one. That's right. Horns up, baby.